All right, let's start a new puzzle. I am white. He's attacking right here with a mate, my rook on f1, taking with his queen. If I would take back, he just takes back with his rook and it's mate. So I have to come up with a check. That's for sure. So let's see if this check is better. Check. No, I think this check here is better. Check. Protecting my rook. Take. Take. For check. Mate. Okay. This is probably a chase around the board, trying with my queen to chase the king. Because I cannot move my rook on f1. This is for sure. So I will have to see which of my... Okay, my goal is to take the rook on d1, because with my queen, not with the rook, but with my queen, and then if he takes back, I can take back with my rook. My two pawns, my g2 and h2 pawn, those need to go in the end. That's the end game then. But so the objective is try to take the d1 rook by forking with a check, which means there's only h5, g4, or f3. Check. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. All right, let's see. All right, check. He cannot move his king to a8, because then I would come down to a mate. Yeah, queen, take, and take, that's a mate. So, which means he has to move his king to c8, and then from f4 I move my king to g4 for check, and then I take the rook on d1. That's it, all right? Okay, let's try it. I think that's it. All right, that was the puzzle. Let's play a game. A blitz game. Playing Yauheni Hutsenka. All right, take. And maybe he wants another pawn. No, he doesn't. He moves very fast. Maybe at least his knight was moved very fast. So he probably did not think much about it. Okay, now my goal is just to develop my pieces, my knight, my bishop, yeah, and don't lose too much time on that goal. But still, before I don't pre-move, okay? Because then sometimes some weird moves like the h4 move comes and you will have to respond to them also, which really changes your plans. Maybe play the knight to the queen to b. What's this? That's a weird move. He wants to get his queen out, maybe. Not sure. what this is all about, but I can play my queen to b6. How about a check? Now he has to play his knight back to c3. Now I can take here. Alright, this was a quick one. Maybe let's try another one, okay? I'm playing worzzz. Okay, the same thing again. Try to let him take some pawns, and which he does not want to take him for faster development. He cannot take right now because then his queen would be hanging. So I'm going to recapture, have a single pawn in the center, which was not my objective. But getting my knight out, he cannot take with his queen now because then his queen would be hanging. Okay, now I can take. He will probably take my queen. I recapture with my rook, which is okay. This is okay, but then I have a single pawn here because he will most certainly take my. No, he does not take it. Which is okay. He will recapture here my e-pawn, which is okay. Alright, I also castled. I'll be attacking with my a2 pawn. No, I'm not. Alright, take, take, take. Now taking the knight on e5, he then could just... That's okay. If he takes with his... No. Gotta be careful. I really have to be careful at this stage. Oh, he can attack here my... No, he cannot do that. Okay. He cannot take with his knight because his rook would be hanging. Now, what am I going to do? Maybe with my knight, use my knight maybe on h4 and then advance my pawn. Okay. This will not work. Yeah, he could take it. I think it does work. I think it does work. No, he can take my knight on f3. It's still working. This knight is hanging. It's only... I can take it here now. Alright, I got a knight. And he's got a pawn for it. Will he exchange his rook? Maybe. Okay. That's what I thought. "20 seconds left. Not much time. Alright, but now I got here. Yeah, it does work. It does work. I'm telling you, it's working. You can only... and this is here. Alright. Nope. Here, let's see. Analysis board. Yeah, I think the end game is also very important to play it correctly, but most of the time you just have, it's so difficult to play under time pressure. A good end game, or yeah, I mean, the same applies to the middle game and the opening, of course. But you see, I also did blunder here somewhere in the beginning. Let's see how it happened. On move. He did also blunder there. He should have taken with his... Okay. Yeah, I knew there was something wrong with my analysis. I should have taken the knight. Alright, so pretty early on in the opening, well, it's not the opening anymore, but still, I could have won a piece. I knew. Okay, here. He did take. He blundered, and I also blundered. It happens often that if one blunders, the opponent also blunders, but here I took this. I took with my knight, he took, and now I should just have taken the knight. All right. So, there was a blunder in the middle game. Yeah. Okay, thanks.